Gonna keep this one. This sounds really good. We get to go turn 2, dress down, turn 3, Nulldrifter. Which is obviously very good. We have got Force available, but ideally don't want to have to use that, obviously. Wouldn't mind drawing a blue card. Gonna go and get white blue here. We do have a double white card. I'd probably take another land. It's hard to say no to a ring. Well, maybe we should have been that, but yeah, very difficult to decline a ring. Like going this into ring with hopefully force backup would be very, very good. Right, let's see what we can draw. Well, actually we know what we're drawing. For now, we're just going to play the plains, I think, to make it look like we're not Jeskai. No real reason to play the mountain at this stage. See what the opponent's on. The Scalding Tarn could be a number of things. Hedge Maze. So, what do we think this is? Okay, it's Breach, yeah. Breach is getting pretty popular. Okay, there's Saga. Dress down very good against Urza's Saga. There's Amber. This looks like Emery. So we could dress down now, but I don't think we want to do that. I think I'd rather get Nulldrifter into play. Don't spell pierce this, please. Yuck. Okay. Draw. Yikes. Okay. So I kind of want to play Nulldrifter. I think I have to just try and draw. Okay, we do draw a Consign, which is good, and a land for the ring. This being a blue card is obviously very good. For Force of Negation. 3 mana. Okay, another Mox Amber. Sure. Yeah, I'm just going to force that. Looks like they don't have another land, because they had to do the Mox Amber, replay Mox Amber thing. That's fine. We'd really like to draw a white card. Yeah, Teferi's good. So now we can either go Teferi. I don't mind Teferi bounce Saga. But I think I prefer Arena. I'm going to Solitude first. Just in case of a... I just don't want them recasting Haywire Might or... And this also turns off like Spell Pierce. Because the opponent now can't make mana from Mox Amber. Okay, we find a Phlage, which isn't too bad. I think that was fine. The other option was to go to Teferi, bounce Saga, but they can't make the token now. What will they get? They could get Pithing Needle, which would be annoying. But they do play the ring as well, obviously. Okay, they get Springleaf Drum, which makes sense. They drew the land. Okay, Emery's fine. Now, well, it's fine now that we've drawn Phlage. Could be another ring, I guess, with this land. Okay, grinding station. Do we just lose if their last card is exactly? If their last card had been exactly Underworld Breach there. Okay, we'll draw some cards. Okay, they're not bad ones to draw. So we could go Dress Down Phlage. I think I'd rather just save the Dress Down. Just play the Phlage. Want to make sure we kill Emery. And then, yeah, just going to save Dress Down. The trouble with this is we are... Okay, they have Bauble, so we're just kind of dead to... Okay, Saga's pretty good. Yeah, we're just dead to Breach, I think, because they've got Amber and Bauble, so they can just, yeah, mill themselves out and win with Thassa's Oracle. Could get a blue land here, although actually we can't get blue land. We can't get a blue Surveil land. But I think I do want to get blue anyway. So, yeah, I think so. Because then if we draw a Force, we can hold it up, hard cast. And Force is really what we want to draw. Okay, Prismatic Ending is one of our best draws as well. Okay, these are really good. So we could go Phlage, Escape, but we haven't drawn another untapped land, so we can't. I really, really want to Prismatic Ending this grinding station. I think I want to do that first. Yeah, I just, yeah, I don't think keeping this around is a good idea, because they could just top deck Underworld Breach and win the game, and we haven't drawn anything that makes that, you know, we haven't drawn any, you know, a counterspell, or if we see a counterspell on top, like if we see Force on top, we could consider going for Phlage here, because we can draw a Dress Down. That's definitely one we want on top. Does it mean we want a Phlage? Because we can't, no, because we still can't draw it. I think we're just going to, I'm going to go ending the grinding station. 1, 2. I'm actually going to pay an extra mana here. Yeah, pay an extra mana here. Prismatic Ending, you sometimes want to pay weird amounts, and this is one of them, because this is now converted mana cost 3. So the opponent can't the opponent can't Spell Snare it. They went to tap blue there as well, so I wonder if they do have a Spell Snare in hand. Okay. Shifting Woodland would have been a problem, potentially. Okay, pass the turn. Dress Down's a nice one to have in the face of Saga tokens. Tamiyo is fine. So yeah, we're just gonna, now that we've drawn Spell Snare, yeah, just gonna escape Phlage and kill the Tamiyo. Might as well draw some cards. Want to hit some lands. Just play a land, and then we'll just go cast Phlage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kill the Tamiyo. Go to combat. Attack for 9. Opponent could make a blocker. I mean, actually, they missed the... I guess it didn't matter. Well, they probably should have made a blocker unless they've got anything else to do. Going to go ahead and discard a Phlage here, I think. Oh, have to discard 2 things. Want to keep the land. They just they are at 10. Don't want to discard another Phlage. I think it's just Nulldrifter. Okay, opponent making the construct. We can dress down. They go and get Bauble, which is a good outcome for us. Got 1 card in hand. So in the opponent's, we have to do this in the opponent's second main phase, because we want our Phlage to live. Okay, we draw Prismatic Ending anyway. Graveyard that one. Okay. So yeah, this game's just over. We attack for 9. And then we can escape the other Phlage. We can play a Phlage from hand. Should draw first, really. Then just go land Phlage. Keep the old one. Burn the opponent out. Yeah, Phlage is a very quick win con. So, what do we want? Spell Snare is very good. Surgical Extraction is actually probably really good. High Noon we like. Celestial Purge potentially. Lockdown seems good. And Dispute. Actually, we've got quite a lot here. What don't we like? Verdict isn't great. It's okay. Solitude the same. It deals with Emery, but it's a bit awkward there. I think I might cut some Solitudes. We definitely want all of these things. I guess Lockdown is a little bit awkward into Saga just because of like they are a Haywire Might deck probably, which they're probably bringing in. They might have Presage as well. Purge is good into Breach. Dispute is good into counter spells. Emery. Force is obviously really quite nice. Consign to Memory also. What? I don't think we bring in all 3 lockdowns. Is lockdown actually? Yeah. No, lockdown's really, really good. Don't want to trim a Phlage. Teferi dealing with Saga is nice. We could trim a Nulldrifter, but then we're going quite light on threats. Ending's great. High Noon. Well, High Noon stops the combo because they can't keep casting baubles and stuff. Teferi, we could. I'm going to trim a Phlage actually. We are then quite short on win cons. Dress Down is obviously really good into Saga tokens. Consign, they play the ring. Spell Snare counters all of their threats. We want the Surgical. Maybe Purge, just because it's only good against Breach. Do that. Maybe trim 1 Teferi. Let's try that. Don't know. I'm not totally convinced here. I should probably have a better plan for this because I think it's quite popular in paper. I think Corey B is a big proponent of the deck. Yeah, this is good. Keep. So what do we lead on? Depends if we draw another land. We put one on top. We do draw the land, so we can Prismatic Ending a 2-drop. Do we need Consign? Don't think so. Just play the Parlor. Yeah, I'm happy to take all the Prismatic Endings we can get, I think. Okay. So, let's play the land. Ending here. If they Spell Pierce, that's fine. Okay, let's go and get a Surveil land. If we get to Surveil with this land, we're probably just looking for another land. Probably will Rumble, sure. We get Veil of Summer, Soul Guide Lantern. So Veil of Summer is something that we might need to play around. Okay, they get Underworld Breach. Can't actually do too much against a Breach at the moment. So we know they have Breach in hand. Let's get Thundering Falls. Yeah, we'll top the next land. We could consider Prismatic Ending this, but I don't think so. Let's play the next land. We can go and get our other Surveil land here. If they go for Breach, we can consign the okay, there's a ring. So there's no reason to not replicate here. So whenever you have spare mana, it's always just worth replicating. Like, there's not much they could have here, but especially if it into one open mana, it plays around Spell Pierce. If they had a blue creature, it would play around like Flare of Denial, if that's something that they might run. I don't think we're now in for the 5th land just yet. I want to draw Force of Negation. Well, we'll take a 1 ring. But this could be bad, but we haven't actually got any counter magic here. Like, the win is on for them this turn. We know they've got Breach in hand. We have tapped out. It's another ring. It is another ring. Okay, so we can't do anything about that. Okay, Haywire might pretty good. Haywire might exile our ring. Because we can't actually deal with theirs. I don't think we can actually deal with a ring full stop when it's on the board. Okay, so here, yeah, I'm just going to play the Phlage. Because next turn we can escape with haste. Oh, we can't actually dome them, but oh, I did that the wrong way around. We should have gained some life there. I think I sacrificed it before. Yeah, but in theory I should have just shot Phlage. We should be at 21 life. Bit lazy there. I do kind of want to splash a Triome or something. Just so that we can Prismatic Ending a ring. Okay, opponent doesn't do anything. How afraid? I think I'm going to go and get a Plains. I'm just kind of afraid. I don't think they run things like Blood Moon, but okay, Teferi. I think I'm just going to play Teferi. Like, it stops their counter magic. I think I'm just going to bounce the ring and draw a card. The bouncing ring isn't great, but you know, it's on 2, so next turn this stops them drawing as many cards, and it taxes their mana. And I definitely want to draw a land. Okay, they draw Saga. Okay, Unholy Heat on the Teferi. Yep, they play the ring. Nothing we can do there. Wonder if we're meant to dress down end step. I think I will. Yeah, I'm just going to cast our dress down. So if we draw Nulldrifter or another Phlage, it's very good. Okay, draw another ring. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Draw a card. We have all of our Surveil lands out, so let's play Hallowed Fountain. I wonder if we're meant to Prismatic Ending the Mox Amber. Probably not. So you know one of their cards is Breach. They shock in. Okay, Tamiyo is fine. Oh, they get to do that. Okay. What colour is this screen? So I think it's Oh, that's annoying. One, two. Oh, they can put a Phlage on. So they exile Phlage, but then it will go back to our graveyard, I think. Sacrifice it, put each creature card. Okay, so now it's time for temporary lockdown. Okay, we'll draw a load of cards. Okay, High Noon's interesting. So let's go land. Lockdown. So we want white mana. This gets rid of Tamiyo. I guess we could have just Prismatic Ending the Tamiyo. Okay, they float some mana. So we'll move along to the next one. Then we'll just go High Noon, white, red. They could have Spell Snare, I guess. Okay, there's High Noon. Make a construct. Make another construct. But next time we can just draw loads of cards. Shifting Woodland. Okay, so they have a Shifting Woodland, but no. I guess they can Shifting Woodland a Haywire Might. Get rid of our High Noon, but. Okay, take 4 damage. See what the opponent does. They can start doing Shifting Woodland Saga things, potentially. I'll probably Spell Snare a Rumble here. It's a ring. They do Shifting Woodland the Haywire Might. They can exile our ring? Yeah, okay. That's actually fine with us, 'cause, well, especially since we have another one. And it gets rid of their Shifting Woodland. Just going to get Hallowed Fountain here. Okay. Opponent looks at the top card of ours. We're probably going to have to Prismatic Ending one of these constructs. Unless we draw a Phlage. Surgical is interesting. But it does know we have it. Okay, so let's go land, land, land. Play the ring. Hopefully they don't have Consign. Okay, ring resolves. Draw 1 here. Okay, it's a land. Okay, so yeah, we played a spell there, so we can't play another one. Opponent is at 12. High Noon deals 5 damage. Okay, that's fine. Oh, they get to draw with Tamiyo. That's fine. Saga. I don't think there's anything you want to surgical at this point. We could just blast Tamiyo with High Noon. Opponent's going to have to discard. I probably will surgical a breach. If they discard it, it's doubtful that they will. Yeah, either part of the combo. Okay, they don't. So yeah, we want to draw a threat, really. Nulldrifter's pretty good. So we could 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could haste the Nulldrifter. Actually, quite like that. So let's land. Haste the Nulldrifter, attack Tamiyo, but then trouble is we're in sort of this territory. They're going to take 4 to the ring. So they go to 8. They take 3 from this, and then High Noon would be lethal. But are we at risk of dying to these? So they take 4, they go to 8. We attack for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But then we don't have enough to activate High Noon. So I think it might just be Prismatic Ending on one of these. Or we could just cast Nulldrifter. Don't actually mind that too much. Yeah, let's just cast it. This can fetch basic mountain. Okay, we find lockdown, which is pretty good. Okay, they have an Unholy Heat. We are at risk of just dying here now. Oh, they attack for 3. And then actually... Yeah, the problem is, because of this one ring... I'm going to... not quite die to that. We do die if we fetch, though. Oh, they can make another token. Oh, I don't think I think we're just dead here. Because we take 4. We need to draw Consign. "26 cards left, and we have 3 Consigns left. So yeah, we need to draw exactly Consign in... We have quite a lot of draws. This is the beginning of your upkeep. We have 3 draws at a Consign. Oh, the opponent. Yeah, the opponent can make another thing, and we do just die. Oh, that's unfortunate. The opponent's shifting woodlands to any artifact in their graveyard, and we just die. Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, maybe I was just meant to Prismatic Ending one of these. I can't obviously Surgical Extraction. Yeah. This makes them big enough to just kill us. And we haven't got any... Yeah, okay, so I should have just let it... Okay. I should have... Yeah, I definitely didn't play that quite right. Okay, so Lockdown was good there. I kind of missed Solitude. We didn't get that many Spell Snare targets. High Noon was kind of annoying. I think I'm not gonna bring in the High Noons. I think on the play we'll have Purge kind of rotted in our hand as well. It's only Breach that deals with. We did see... I kind of want to bring back in a couple of Solitudes. High Noon does... High Noon does stop there. Why do we want Mystical Dispute? Is that only Emery encounter magic? I think we'll trim one of those. Bring in these and one more to Fairy. On the play. Yeah, let's try that. Again, I'm not totally convinced. Let me know what you do. I think a lot of these spells are quite good. But maybe I should be bringing Solitude, given that they're a Tamiyo deck. But we have so many ways to kill a Tamiyo. I'm not too concerned about that. Like, again, Saga tokens, we were beaten down there, but we have a lot of things that kill all of them. We've got Temporary Lockdown, got the Dress Down. Going to keep this. I'm going to have to play pretty quickly. So we'll just go and get the blue-white. Blue-white land. Meticulous Archive. Graveyard that one. Really didn't want to see that. Wanted to see Phlage or Nulldrifter. We could dress down blind, but I don't think that's worth it. Like, obviously that's very good if one of the top two cards of our deck is Phlage or Nulldrifter, but if it's not, it's just a waste against an Urza Saga deck. Shifting Woodland very good in this deck. Okay, there's a Tamiyo. Probably gonna Prismatic Ending that now. Yeah, I want double blue for Force. Graveyard that one. I think we graveyarded a land every time. Okay, Consign's decent. Let's play around Spell Pierce. I should play the fetch maybe. Okay, ending. Oh, again, there could have played around Spell Snare. Probably should have done. Rumble. I'm just going to let go. They hit Consign to memory. They're going to choose the... They choose Scalding Tarn. Okay, so that implies they don't have another land. Okay, so there's Nulldrifter. So you can play Arid Mesa pass, and then end step. Well, I think end step we can go dress down null and then cast Nulldrifter. Although we kind of do want to get rid of these Saga tokens. Maybe we wait a turn. Yeah, if they just don't do anything, I'm just going to wait a turn. Yeah, I think we'll take a Mystic Gate. Keep hitting our land drops. So play the Mystic Gate and pass. So now they'll make a token. We have enough mana to both Force of Negation and Dress Down. Need to be careful what mana we tap though. Let's put one on top. Hopefully they make another token. They do. We are going to have to take a hit from one of these, obviously. They're probably going to get Haywire Might, I would imagine. But yeah, it's worth taking the damage in order to get a Nulldrifter into play. Okay, Soul Guide Lantern is okay. Okay, take 3. I probably will Force of Negation a... right, so blue 1. Yeah, I was going to say Force of Negation counter spell here. Okay, so let's go Null. We'll play the land first. Nulldrifter, evoke. Okay, a couple of good draws. But it could Consign. No, they would have dressed down good there, because if they'd have had the Eldrazi Spawn and Consign, they could have consigned both parts of our Nulldrifter. Okay, they draw a card with their Soul Guide Lantern. It's fine with us. Will we force a like a removal spell on Nulldrifter? I probably would quite aggressively force a removal spell on Nulldrifter here. Like Annihilator at this point is very, very good. Ghost Vacuum. Exile target card from a graveyard. How much do we care about that? I think that's fine. Like it stops Phlage being a thing, but we have 2 consigns so that Phlage doesn't necessarily have to hit the graveyard. Okay, so I'm not going to fetch here. It's going to go straight to combat. Do I force this? I think I am going to force this. let's go blue, blue from white. They don't have any more red mana either. They could have Veil of Summer. Okay, Spell Snare is another really good draw. We've binned our basic island. Land. They could have Consign for the Annihilator trigger, I guess. Well, there's Annihilator 1. They'll probably sack their Spawn, I guess. Okay, they sack the Vacuum. Okay, well, we're sitting behind 3 conditional counter spells here. We can counter a ring. Tamiyo's fine. Grinding Station, I think, is fine. No. I kind of like Spell Snare here. Like, it gives them 1 fewer things to sacrifice. I'm going to Spell Snare that. Let's fetch a couple of lands out. Can fetch basic planes if we need to. High Noon's really nice. Land. Attack with Nulldrifter. Sack the Tamiyo. I think I'm going to play High Noon here. So white. High Noon. So now they can only play 1 spell a turn. And they can just blast them with High Noon as well. It's the ring. Just cast Consign. We don't need to worry about replicating here. High Noon stops them countering back. And this is lethal. Yeah. High Noon, so we get to attack in the air with Nulldrifter and blast them with High Noon. So, yeah, a good win there. I think we're probably fine in the matchup. We have a lot of interaction. I'm not sure I boarded correctly. Do let me know if you would have done anything else. But, yeah, good to win a grindy game 1.